Bigfoot.
Yeah, that's what they say.
How did you get the name Bigfoot?
See, that's kind of a mystery to me. I mean, I'm like a size 10 or so. I've got nothing on Brie Larson.
Now, Mr. Foot.
Please, call me Ted.
Yeah. So, there are accounts of you, Bigfoot, Mr. Foot, Ted, attacking campsites and breaking into cabins and
Yeah,
RVs.
let me straighten this out. So my van doesn't have a bathroom, and people aren't as friendly as they used to be. And after a California burrito, you just got to go. You know what I'm talking about, man.
People wonder how many Bigfoots, big feet, your kind, there are. Are you in a relationship?
Well, no. But if there are any women out there, Lady Bigfoot types, you can find me on Instagram.
So, to conclude, you're a single guy who eats burritos, lives in a van, and looks for dates on Instagram.
Well, when you put it like that.
God damn it, I'm so done with this bullshit.
So that's Bigfoot 33, ladies. Hey, I was promised $25 in a burrito. Greetings and welcome once again to Roman of the Empire, the last of our Halloween specials. I am so happy you are with us tonight. We have a killer show and an awesome panel. So we're going to jump right into this because it is going to be a short show tonight. It is going to be an hour instead of our usual 2+. But before we dive into this, I want to introduce our very special guest tonight, Mr. Stephen Walton, author of The Phantom Menace Volume 1 and Slayer of Narcissists. Welcome, Stephen. First time on the show. Very happy to have you here, my friend.
Yeah, good to see you, Roman. There be rogues here. I am Lodanis Ravenwolf Dragonstorm, you seer and sage. Hail to my fellow survivors and thrivers from narcissistic abuse. Looking forward to having a good time here. I don't get to get around that much, but it feels awesome to be here on Sound on this Halloween night with such a wonderful panel of awesome creators, guys. Make sure you subscribe to each one of these people, man. Hail to you. Thanks for having me.
Right on, my friend. Again, very happy to have you here first time.
Right.
And I want to say I know you're only able to be with us for a minute, but rehab refugee Matt, the thad that shouldn't be, God damn my brain. I'm so good at this. I'm really very smart.
It's all the sugar.
Turn the bull fan up.
Unbearable 73, the man who knows all the things about all the things. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being with us. How are you, Matt?
Doing okay. My hip seems like it's getting a lot better. Hopefully another week or two here, and I'll be home and able to, do more than just, survive, as it was. But it's been an experience.
Got it.
Did you bring the drugs you were on last night, though?
They usually come in between now and 9.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to be on for a whole hour, but just because this phone is awkward to use,
Gotcha.
I hope so, because Joker was talking to you up. He said you were on fire last night.
That's right.
Oh God, I had to go back and kind of re-listen to part of it because I wasn't sure exactly everything I was saying.
Oh, you were on fire, dude. You were great.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, let's say hi to all of the chat that is hanging out with us right now. So we have our good friend Frank Yately. Welcome back to the show, my friend. Ducka. PJ maybe stopped by earlier. PJ, our friend from Scotland, he's probably asleep now because that's mostly how PJ does it. And that's the chat right now. I wonder if I've done something wrong or possibly there's a curse on me. No one really knows, but we shall continue anyway. So in the interest of sanity and consciousness, Matt, why don't you start this thing out, my friend? What do you want to bring forward as your film?
So we're talking monster movies now, right? Or is this
We're talking monster movies. No,
okay.
Straight up monsters.
Okay. So I'm going to presume that some people want to bring up some classics like Godzilla or, right, and others. So I'll mention an old one, and I think one I brought up a few weeks ago, but I might not remember it. The old one is called "It." From Hell It Came. It came out in 1957. In that, remember we talked before. The 1950s is almost a forgotten era of great American science fiction. You know, and this movie is actually a bit of a mismatch between science fiction and supernatural.
Nice.
It's based on a legend from a local tribe about a creature called a tabanga. And in this case, they do, to keep it simple, they do nuclear experiments on this island. There's some scientists there. A tribal prince is sort of condemned to death and buried, and he turns into a tree monster due to the combination of radiation and the supernatural.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
If I smoke a tri-tip with a tree monster, does that make my tri-tip a monster as well? These are questions I need to answer.
Yeah, and it's like I said, this one of my favorite eras in films is 1950s with all these, the Deadly Mantis, Zam that we talked about 2 months ago or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that must be good.
Yeah, there's a forgotten era of science fiction, horror, and science fiction. Well, pure science fiction in America. So that's kind of the first film I like to bring up, right? And
stills from this, if it'll allow me.
Yeah, I mean, it's filmed very well. You can see clear pictures. The actors, if you've seen a lot of these films, you know who they are, but obviously they're not big name actors, And then, yeah. And I've enjoyed this film since I first saw it when I was like 8 or 9 years old.
Nice.
Oh, here's quicksand. Never fuck with quicksand. We've all seen it on Johnny Quest. We know how that works.
That's right.
Has anybody else seen this one, or is this a Matt only film?
I have not seen this one, but it looks good. This looks like something.
It does.
Yeah.
If you like the 1950s American science fiction films, you will love this movie.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. Nothing like the classics. A lot of imagination put into that. Like, I wouldn't have thought they'd make a tree monster of all things.
Well, the creature is a real tribal legend. It's called a tabanga or a tabanga.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not as up on like when I first saw this movie. That's when I read about the folklore from that local region. So it's been a long time.
And where was this one? Where was this one from, Matt? Where is this supposed to take place?
On a tropical island in the Pacific.
The island. Okay, so it's some kind of Samoan or like.
So like what they call Islanders, Pacific Islanders or whatever.
Islanders,
yeah.
Tongans.
And then the other monster movie to bring up, and I don't know if I mentioned this one, but it's called Darkness Falls.
You mentioned that one.
Okay, so you guys know about that.
That's the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, so those are two
nice.
that people might not have watched, which you really should go see. I'll just drop a few names, like in case anyone brings up Pumpkinhead, The Demon of Vengeance.
Oh, Pumpkinhead! Yeah.
That was one of the ones I was going to bring up. Yeah.
So yes,
Yeah.
I don't know what the deal, but you got that one.
About Pumpkin. We can still talk about that.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. I've got more. It's cool. I like that movie. Pumpkinhead.
You can do
movie.
the whole movie. To get the image for Darkness Falls, this film had no right to be as good as it was. Like you expected this to be hokey, and it would turn out to be great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was so well filmed and acted. I've seen so many monster movies. Like I mentioned, The Deadly Mantis, another 50s science fiction movie. Or one of my favorites, The Monolith Monsters, which is kind of like an earlier version of the Andromeda Strain in a certain way.
I love Andromeda Strain.
Yeah. The Blob.
Yes.
Yep.
Excellent film.
Mrs. of the Empire wants me to talk about that tonight. If we have time, I will talk about the Blob.
So,
I personally am not a fan of the Blob, but Mrs. of the Empire loves it. She's like, it's like
Which
scary
one?
Cello. And I'm like, yes. No,
The
she
newer
likes
one
the
or the
classic
older
Blob,
one?
not the remake Blob.
Okay.
This critter is really scary looking. This witch looking thing, that's a scary creature.
Yeah. I mean, to keep it simple, this is about an evil tooth fairy. To keep the
That
plot
sounds like
simple
the
without
entire
revealing it.
story of my youth. It was about an evil tooth fairy. Hey, our good friend Nosferatu is in the house.
Happy Halloween,
Hello,
man.
Nos. Welcome, my blood-sucking friend, Lord of the Dead.
So Darkness Fall plays off of one of our primordial fears, the fear of the dark. You know, if you ever heard the classic Iron Maiden song "Fear of the Dark," yeah. So this movie had that primordial fear of not being able to see what's coming. You know, this movie plays very well with that. You know, it makes the darkness an entity.
I still need to see this. I may be able to convince them to watch this tonight.
Yeah.
They are still mad at me about Exorcist 3. They're still pissed. So I'm still working past that.
Roman, let them watch season 1 of the Exorcist TV show, and they'll forgive you.
Well, we're working on 2 shows right now. We're working on Evil, which I enjoy, but my son hates, and season 1, or we're on season 2 of The Shield right now as well. So those are our 2 evening viewings right now. Only one of them is remotely Halloween based. The other is just scary fucking cops in LA. Netflix, is she checking for lice? What's going on here?
Here's another monster movie which people forget about: the original Mighty Joe Young.
I
mentioned that too.
Okay.
Gorilla, Roman.
Yeah.
It's not a monkey.
It was very well animated, like the stop motion and all that. And that's kind of it. I just wanted to get some of those old classics out there that people overlook.
It came from hell. I'm a man who enjoys that kind of strange. Well, and I also enjoy the cuisine of the Pacific Islander. So it's like a twofer for me. It's a win-win. So cool. All right. Thank you, Matt. Now, Steven, I am very curious.
I'll try to keep listening. But with being in the hospital, I don't want to disturb my roommate too much more. So,
no, I got it. No, I remember. I heard your roommate a couple of nights ago, so I know he's there.
I'm just stay scary, guys, and stay safe, and have a great Halloween.
All right, happy Halloween, brother.
Here, Matt. Happy Halloween, my brother.
Take it easy, buddy.
Hell yeah.
So, Steven, sir, what do you have for the table?
One of my favorite monster films growing up. Both of them are 2 of my favorite monster films from growing up. First one is Silver Bullet from 1985.
Nice.
The werewolf film. I love a good hero arc, and the hero in that film is a young disabled boy who is, it's like a murder mystery. He comes across several murders, and one night he comes across a werewolf. It's got Gary Busey's in there. I mean, what else is cooler?
Old Gary Busey.
Oh my god! I had no idea.
Right.
Wonderful.
He's still sane.
Yeah, I turned sound on.
Interesting fact about this movie.
No.
Oh, Jesus.
Go.
What happened?
Go, Sammy.
Interesting fact about this movie is it was based on a Stephen King thing called Cycle of the Werewolf, but it wasn't a book. It was actually a calendar.
Right.
Oh, really?
Really?
Interesting.
Nice. Yeah.
So is the movie better than the calendar?
Yes, much better. the movie. This is definitely something where the movie's better than the original product.
Right.
Were there naked werewolf ladies on the calendar?
Are we in the furries, Roman? Are we saying what I think you're saying?
The early 80s was a very hairy time.
Where is the damn? No! I want that. That's what I want. No! What are you doing to me? Stop!
Messing you up.
I just want to click on photos.
And there he is, Gary Busey, right there.
Yeah. He was I guess you would say the assistant to the hero.
Gotcha.
I don't know if I've ever seen
one of my
this
favorite
movie.
scenes in that movie.
It's a great film. It's a nice build up. It's a good mystery. It's also, I think, a good mystery film. And it leads you to not suspect who the werewolf is. I don't want to spoil it for you because of who the werewolf was in the community. But then as it unfolds, it makes it even more sinister, I think, being as that the person is a trusted member of the community. But the whole idea.
Oh, that guy, that the actor who's playing the priest.
He's in Heartbreak Ridge.
Yeah, Heartbreak Ridge. He's the
a-hole commander.
Lieutenant.
Yeah.
He's also in the one Twin Peaks. He's in Twin Peaks as well.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's just one of those actors. Nice.
Yeah, a lot of good faces from the '80s, man. If you're just looking for fun, like it's not. It is a little scary, but I think it's more on the mystery end. I really enjoyed this film, and like I said, the idea of the hero being disabled, I like that. Not only fronting someone who already has a debilitation, but just the fight that he goes through in order to survive, the help that he gets from other people in the community, like Gary Busey's character, and fighting this werewolf, this unimaginably strong, ferocious creature. I like the whole idea of it. Always did.
Also
He also has a souped up wheelchair.
The guy with the eye patch. That's a Stilgar from the Dune from Dune.
Really?
Oh, shit.
Yep.
I did not know that. I don't know how that's getting past my old brain, but a lot of things do, to be fair. Nice, good violence. It could be. Whoa. Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Silver Bullet. Yeah, I haven't. I don't think I've seen this movie. I don't think I've ever seen this movie.
It's worth a watch, man.
Yes, I would definitely recommend at least one watch of this movie.
It's got a little.
I mean, with Gary Busey alone is worth a movie.
Yeah.
Well, this is back before he was crazy.
Like, so I was going to say, is he crazy yet or not in this movie?
No.
I like crazy Gary Busey.
It's pretty crazy.
Squeaker! Is Miss Mouse there? Hello, Miss Mouse. Welcome to the show. I'm
my jailhouse lover.
God damn it.
Oh.
Somebody get her a towel.
No. It's time to make the appearance. You know what this means.
Oh.
I wish I had a TARDIS so I could just get out of here right now and go into the future or the past to escape this. But here we are. That's a badass wheelchair, though. The Silver Bullet.
Yeah, it is.
It's
crazy fast too.
I want to get my daughter one of those. She'd be zipping around the neighborhood, taking out everybody because she has no idea where she's going. It'd be really very dangerous. Very dangerous. Well, cool.
Yeah.
So who has the Peacemaker? Who is this with the Peacemaker bat?
I'm not sure who that actor is.
Like weird old neighborhood guy.
Right.
Never wear a red hat anywhere, by the way, because that is a target, just in case anyone's ever curious.
It's like a red shirt in Star Trek, right?
Yeah.
Gary Busey driving what appears to be a station wagon.
It's full on 85, bro.
Yeah, that's a Land Cruiser, dude. Those things that was made out of steel.
Man, look at that. That's just a picture of the age. I made a mistake last night, and I'm going to admit to this fully. I watched it once, but I'd been drinking a bit, and I was like, "Oh, maybe give it another shot." The new Salem's Lot. It wasn't the drink that made it bad. It was just bad. I hadn't seen it. So terrible. Oh, my son's here. Hello, John. Hello, son. How are you? Your mother and I are still disappointed. Just know that.
That picture rules, Jacob.
What do you mean? If I don't read your comment, you'll kick my ass? What is that? What? Why? The scene that's always haunted me is when the elderly Clint Eastwood takes a wait. What? In Burgess of Madison County, as Meryl Streep touches herself. I just reading these words, Nas, I feel dirtier than I have in a very long time. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
I need to go to potions class now.
Can you hello Amora get us out of here? Get us out. Yeah. Wow, that was
I'm surprised,
weird.
Robin, you haven't seen the meme I put up here.
What did you do? Wake up! What did you do? Wake up!
Awesome.
Why, Jacob? Why?
It's awesome.
Wow.
Things like that are going to bring the situation to a head, Jacob. God damn it.
Wow.
Well played.
I know. Dempsey,
Yes.
What? Moving.
Okay.
from
Well, I was going to bring
awkward-
up
yeah.
House of a Thousand Corpses because at the end of
Great
the movie
film.
they have those
Ooh.
creatures that are wandering around that are like I don't even know what you would call that. They're like, I don't know, Dr. Satan worked on them. But instead of that, I will bring up a classic, The Fly.
The Fly,
The
yes.
Fly.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Scared the crap out of me when I was a
This is
kid.
the-
Yes. Yes.
This is
What
the new
a-
Fly, right? Not the old Fly.
Right.
Jeff Goldblum.
We got the
Yeah, the
80s
Goldblum.
Fly.
Gina Davis,
Yeah, that one. Oh my
Yes.
lord,
Yeah,
that
Gina
was a disturbing
Davis.
movie.
who was
Cronenberg,
a
man.
still in that film.
Cronenberg.
This was a
Dude, the
very
birth
disturbing.
scene.
That makes you not want to eat
that's-
donuts.
What's up,
that
dude?
The movie that makes you not want to eat
Hey,
donuts ever
Zach,
again.
happy
Right,
Halloween,
right.
my
What's up,
brother,
Zach?
and welcome.
The
What's up,
movie that
Zax?
taught me that flies puke on their food before they eat it.
Yeah, oh, God.
But yeah, this guy's trying to figure out
this
how to
movie
make
is so
teleportation.
fucking weird.
And this is why you don't go against physics. Because if you do, Jeff Goldblum turns into a Cronenberg monster.
But yet, at the same time, in his attempts, he got to bang peak Gina Davis. So I mean,
Yes.
he wins.
Well, and he also snapped that dude's arm.
Hey, you mean
So, you know,
Still winning.
you guys didn't get to do that back in the 80s?
No.
this was
Isn't it
like
a
fresh
Fly
after
too,
the
where
Earth
that
was
Hey,
character has a
hello
fly
and
baby?
welcome. They're not getting enough of the fly stuff here. There it is.
Yeah.
He's trying to figure out what's going on with him. Yeah, this was
That's
so.
That's not a
creepy.
A Roman. That's the symbol for Earth on the dial for.
Oh, I got to apologize.
Stargate.
I'm wearing my contacts and I can't see that well. So I can see most of the big stuff. My contacts don't do actually a lot of good. They're helpful in some reading, but not all the reading.
I just wanted to point out that person had that in their profile name, which is pretty
And
cool.
I appreciate that. And I apologize for my vision disability. Whoa, Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, when
Jeff
his
Goldblum
all of it,
brings
his nails
own
start coming out.
weirdness.
Yeah.
Brings his
Really?
own weirdness to this movie.
Pantsless Goldberg. or
It
Goldblum.
works.
He was a real weirdo, but he really Riz really went up when he was in Jurassic Park. Like
Yeah.
I knew a lot of chicks were like,
Yeah.
he's all right, but when he was in Jurassic Park, he was doing the
Right.
whole chaos thing with the water on his hand.
Right.
Yeah, that's when it really got out of control.
Oh, that was
I
a
thought
good
that's
scene.
guy.
The melted
Oh,
hands.
exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like this movie really has it all, man. This is like the monster movie that really creeped me out when I was a kid. I wouldn't
No,
say
no,
it's
no, there's
scary,
regular
but it's
contacts.
just offsetting and like it's really
David Cronenberg is very
Disturbing.
good at making a movie and making you feel uneasy watching
Right.
the movie and after the movie.
Yeah.
Now, this, of course, is a remake of the classic The Fly with Vincent Price. But this one is completely game changing as far as it goes. When I usually rail against remakes. In fact, I do it quite often. But this was, now I will say, The Fly 2 was fucking horrible. It was a terrible movie. What they did to that golden retriever was completely irredeemable. But The Fly, the first movie, was fucking crazy good. And
so you normally
really
rail against them, but this one railed you.
Oh,
it did. David Cronenberg is very good at putting you bent over the tub. Is what David Cronenberg does.
Yes, agreed.
So this movie sparked a huge conversation with me and my friends because there was a point in the movie where he's turning into the
Happy
Fly,
Halloween
right?
cannoli.
Right.
And at one point, one of my friends was like, "Oh, now he's going to go back to his lair," and I was like, "Wait a second! At what point did his house turn into a lair?" Like through his transformation, and then we started talking about it like, yeah, it's just his house, but now that he's like a bug guy, it's turned into a lair.
Right.
It's kind of
That's a good point. I never thought about that. Like, damn.
Yeah,
like, look at that. That is just
after he turned into this, that's what my friend said, and I was like, it's still just his house.
Well, there's also Gina's dream sequence where she gives birth to a maggot.
Oh,
Oh God, that was
that's
nasty.
so disturbing, dude. But yeah, I love the asymmetrical monster. Like That's one of the Cronenberg good ones. Oh yeah, and that scene.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow, so much goodness here.
Oh, and he
And
runs
he's
up this
acting
in
his
this
heart.
scene with the hooker or whatever she is.
Just a
He
gal.
just he
Barfly.
starts doing wild leaps up
Barfly.
the stairs.
Yeah, I thought that was a hell of a twist on when he picked up the barfly. I was like, yeah, I understand what you're saying there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's so like roided out on the fly stuff. He's just wearing a leather jacket with no shirt on underneath it.
Right.
Can you
Right.
think of anything more douchey than that?
Yes.
Ouch.
I work in a bar.
Oh, she's trying to cut the hair.
I work in a bar. Yes, I can.
Oh,
Oh, when he was picking his teeth out. Oh, that scene, yeah, when he was dragging her and his skin was falling off. That was so creepy and scary. I don't even really like horror movies all that much, and this one just captivated me from beginning to end. It was like I couldn't stop watching the train wreck. You know, it was just that it was a wonderfully put together cinematic experience.
Agreed.
Well,
and the
they're very
pseudoscience
good
sounds
with the
good enough to just be like, okay, we'll just let it go.
AJ.
Yeah.
What's up, AJ?
hello,
Hey.
BJ. Welcome, sir. Good to see you.
BJ?
Who?
Please.
Me?
Only Zach's would, I think.
What's up? Yeah, man. This movie was creepy
Oh.
on a whole different level for me when I first saw it. There wasn't really anything like it. Even the original wasn't this bad. Like the practical effects in this are spot
Not
on.
remotely.
Right.
Right.
Mhm.
Spot on.
And him, and basically, I mean, his goal through when he gets through his major transformation points is to try to suck enough human DNA out of other humans to make him human again.
Right.
And what it really does well is the psychological drama that you go through with Gina Davis's character, him doing the transformation. Like it's a mind twister as well as just like a full on horror film. I think it had a lot of good elements.
And yeah, that
Well,
whole
interesting-
past the point of no return thing where his body gets hijacked. Yeah, like he has no control over. I love it. I love it.
I thought
Good pick.
this scene itself was interesting. The steak. He sent a steak through the thing, and she ate it, and she's like, "Whoa!" And it didn't because it didn't taste right. And then he did some kind of weird. He's like, "Oh, I just had to teach it to love steak." So he had to make the machine understand better what it was doing. It was a little bit of a hole filler, but it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it gave you a good idea. It was just like of like the problems that could occur.
Right.
So
Like in Star Trek when they first
Well,
made
gosh,
the
you're not
transporter, this kind of stuff started happening.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nos, I swear.
Nos, you're not wrong, sir.
Mr. Nos.
Oh dear, the barfly.
And this
Well,
is also,
Well,
and this is
we're gonna keep
also
moving because we still need to keep moving. But oh my lord,
That was a great pick.
good.
Mhm.
I got the Ghiblies now just thinking about it. So our favorite internet wizard, Blair Wolf, the Blair. Welcome, my friend. What do you got?
1981's The Monster Club.
okay.
Oh, nice. I am completely unaware of every word you just said. So let me type this. The Monster Club.
And Vincent Price, John Carradine has a bunch of little vignettes of monster stories.
Ah,
It also has the little diagram of the vampire, werewolf, ghoul bloodlines of the intermix. You got the were-ghoul and the ghoul vamp.
I am not familiar with this.
Oh, I think I remember this. I haven't seen it in forever.
Yeah. So after
Right.
Hammer, there was a company called Amigus that did all these compilation movies like
Creep Show.
Creep Show, yeah.
Yeah. Those, and then eventually
Tales from the Dark Side.
Yeah, this was like the final iteration. This is like when they quit.
Ah,
Monster Club was the last movie that came out from all of that kind of stuff.
what's up,
Oh,
Josh?
look at Vincent. Oh, man.
He plays a vampire.
John Carradine
He
was
takes his-
teaching at this point.
So that's a real good. There's a ghoul story. There's a were-ghoul story. There's these two guys that are vampire hunters that make a big mistake.
Donald
Oh, man.
Pleasance.
John Carradine.
Yeah, you know it's going to be a good B movie if Donald Pleasance is in it.
Right.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, I need to watch this again.
You gotta love Vincent Price, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Richard
Wow.
Johnson. Sorry, that was very.
Dick Johnson.
Low hanging fruit there.
Roman.
Right.
It's very British, very 80s.
It is very
Yeah.
80s. It does look very 80s. It looks great.
It's just and that dancer, she does a striptease. She takes off her skin. She's actually there.
Oh, wow.
That's a little too much, but okay.
Someone B.A. Wilson.
I guess that costs extra.
Yeah.
yeah. It's a hell of a tip.
They only do
Right.
that if they really like you, Joker.
But I think the greatest monster movie of all would be, of course, Frankenstein. You know,
Oh, yeah.
man-made monster. He's not a zombie. He's not a mummy. You know,
There's no.
he's a man playing God, and this is what you get.
Right.
Right.
Well, that looks. This whole Monster Club thing looks actually very interesting. I don't know if I can sell it. Where did Dempsey go?
He's right there.
Oh God! Now the dog's barking. I hear the dog barking. The dog hates me. It's fine now.
I had a little bit of a accident here. So yeah.
Oh God. Oh God. All right. Well, Dempsey deals with whatever horrible thing has happened to him. Let's go to Sammy. Sammy,
Well,
what do you got, buddy?
The Fly was going to be my first choice, but no, that was a great one. Shit, what was my second one I wrote down?
Jacob.
One second here. Go, come back to me. Come back to me.
God
Oh
damn
no,
it,
never mind.
Sammy.
I got it.
Off, Sam. You're off the show. You're off the show. All right, what do you got, buddy?
As far as I was thinking of a monster, people do hate on this movie, but I do like Mary Shelley's Frankenstein with Robert De Niro.
Okay.
Don't hate it. Kenneth Branagh, Helena Bonham Carter. I
dig it. I think it's a pretty faithful adaptation. Might be the most faithful adaptation of the book.
My biggest problem with the movie, my really only problem with the movie, is Robert De Niro.
Oh, why? I thought he was great. I mean, I hate him now.
No,
as a person, yeah.
He does some all right
stuff.
stuff.
What the fuck? Why is that still there? Why?
To torture you.
Why do you hate me? Just go away.
No, I thought De Niro was the monster. Did really well.
Stop moving your mouse.
Really? I didn't like. Oh, that's the problem. I know what I'm doing wrong. I am an idiot. Yes.
I thought The Bride was better.
In its head.
Oh, The Bride with Sting?
No, that's not going to go. That's just going to go, is it? No, it's not going to have that big thing.
They put the Abby normal brain in him.
Oh, sound again. No sound. Is that the guy from Amadeus? There it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great
I haven't
cast
seen
in
this
this
one in a
film.
very long time.
Yes, very much so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Kenneth Branagh is great.
This came out not too long after he did
just,
Dracula too.
I felt about Dracula.
Yeah.
I just
You didn't
De
like
Niro,
Bram Stoker's
De
Dracula?
Niro for me, I thought it was weird. What was that?
You didn't like
Bram
Bram Stoker's
Stoker's
Dracula?
Yeah,
I love
I
Bram
fucking
Stoker.
hate that movie.
I love that film.
I love.
I could do without Keanu Reeves in that movie, but the rest of
Did you
that.
know Johnny Depp was originally
I
supposed to
know,
play
with the
Jonathan
person
I
that
hate-
sleeps.
Oh, that would have been better. I don't like Johnny Depp as a
Oh,
person,
Lord.
but
I
he's a
hate
better
every other
actor than
performance
Keanu
from that
Reeves.
movie, though. It's just they're all terrible.
I just remember
This
the
was a little
spoof off
disturbing,
that
though. The
movie.
whole scene with Helen Bonham
More.
Carter after she becomes the bride is extremely
Mhm.
disturbing.
Very good, though.
Mhm.
Very good film.
You know, I mean, it's supposed to be, I suppose,
Yes.
but
Oh, she's always
so-
good. I love seeing her
That's
in whatever film.
Right?
I liked her in
Oh,
Fight
come on,
Club.
give me
too.
the goddamn thing.
Yes.
I love her in Fight Club. I mean, that's one of my favorite movies, just in general, though.
So
Can I
Eddie's-
go to the? There we go. There we go. We can get the
Yes.
skills here.
Ah, that was a boner
Flush
kill.
So
out.
I mean, that's a much more realistic looking monster, of course, than Boosh is here. I'm
Yes.
sorry, Boosh. You'll have to forgive me. Hello, Boosh.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Boosh.
Mando.
What's up?
We all knew she was here. Here's Boosh. And Josh
you ain't lying.
Bloodlines. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. I've never read the book, and I suppose I need to. I've read Bram Stoker's Dracula, but I've never read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Says
I just read it again.
Frankenstein. How's
great.
that actually pronounced? I don't know.
Yeah,
Frankenstein.
Call
Probably
me
Frankenstein.
Icon.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, I'm an American. It's
You
Frankenstein.
pronounce it
Right.
Broder. No. Why? No, of course not. Then okay, there's I guess a twofer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Using
I
the
just-
eels.
De Niro- oh yeah, with the electric eels. Yeah, it was a good
Yeah,
idea.
yeah, yeah.
It's like he needs to drink
Yeah.
more water.
A little bit.
Yeah,
I wonder if he
This
knows
is-
his pronouns.
Yes, we have. Bruce.
was and
Hey, that's the they them, right? Because it's like a bunch
Yeah.
of different body
Exactly.
parts.
Yeah,
Look
great.
at this guy from Amadeus.
Good cast, man.
Yeah, I like this film.
Looking back, I think I like this definitely better than Dracula. Just because of the Keanu Reeves, what's her name? The little skinny girl. Winona Ryder.
Oh, Winona.
Cast as
Oh.
I
well.
love
No, she's
How-
cute.
how could you-
Don't get me wrong, but
how
she was
could you
a
hate
terrible choice for
Winona?
that.
Tracts of land.
I like Winona. I didn't like her in that. God, who else was in there? Even what's his name? The old guy.
Anthony Hopkins.
Did not say
Oh,
that.
ha. Oh,
No, and I love
Hopkins is
Anthony
great.
Hopkins. I love Anthony Hopkins. The only one in the movie in that movie for me was Gary Oldman. It was the only one that worked. Everything else.
Oh.
Gary Oldman was
I know,
incredible.
I mean, it's great.
I know a lot of people really love it, but is that Billy Connolly? That looks like Billy Connolly. It's not Billy Connolly, of
No,
course.
it's
Carrie always was in it too.
Yep.
Yeah, in the Dracula, which we're not talking about, which I keep drifting back to, and you'll have to forgive me for that.
Yep.
Yeah, this. I'm gonna have to watch this again now. Now that we brought this up, I need to give this another chance, maybe.
I just
Yeah,
love
give
the
it a chance,
aesthetic,
bro.
man. Women in corsets like that. It's
Right.
Yep.
Yes, right with you, bro. Yes.
Oh Lord, there's
Oh.
that was really fucking disturbing.
Mhm.
That's never.
Oh,
do
and I
that.
did
Not
like
even
the
once.
whole down on the ice thing. That was
Yes.
great. They did a good job with that.
But again, she is such a good actress.
Yeah.
You know, she did so well in both both
Yeah.
aspects of that role.
Damn.
Incredible.
Shit.
That was after spending a day with Chris Brown.
That's cold blooded.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah. And this is something where someone took liberty with the story, and I actually enjoyed what they did there.
Yes.
Mhm.
Agreed.
Wow. All right, that's a
Yeah,
that's
it's
a
great
you know I'm
visuals.
I'm gonna give you some leeway with that. That's
Yeah, good film.
I'm gonna rewatch that. I'm gonna rewatch that. We need to
Well played,
move
Sammy.
along. We
Well
are
played.
on limited time. So yeah, that was a good one, Sammy. Jacob Ironside, what is your monster pick?
Well, first, I'd like to show
Ice
off the
cream truck.
artwork.
Oh yes,
I
you
did-
did
I
art
did-
for this.
Multiple polls for a Monster
my.
Mix mashup. And it was a shark ghost ship.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
Kind of reminds me of the
Lasers on it.
Dutchman, except for modern.
Love
Yeah,
it.
it's a ghost battleship.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't mess around.
Nice.
Goosh.
Yeah, that's
See,
cool.
I'm old enough to have probably served on a
Big bro
ghost
gooch.
battleship.
Yeah,
So
Nice.
old.
Okay.
So what do you got, Jacob?
I enjoyed this movie. The sequels were not good, but the first one was good.
That's usually the
Mimic
case.
Okay.
Oh,
from
Mimic
1997.
was cool.
Yeah.
I actually didn't
yeah.
know they did
Remember that.
sequels to this.
That's with the what's her name? Paul
they're
Sorvino's
Yeah.
daughter.
Also,
Mira.
Yeah.
Oh, Mira
Early
Sorvino?
80s, right?
Yeah, she was kind of hot.
She's hot too.
Late
Oh
80s.
shit! I forgot all about this movie.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, they're
about
like
giant
flying
fucking
stuff,
bugs.
right?
Yeah.
They're
Ugh.
mutated
This was creepy.
roaches.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Right. But they can fly around and stuff too, right? I thought.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, this one's good. I forgot about this one too. Yeah, big giant fucking bugs. Creepy as shit.
Bugs are
Yeah, but
nasty.
if you see them on the street, they just look like a guy in a trench coat.
Yeah, a shabby
Right.
jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's part of their camouflage.
Right.
Hey, that's what's his fuck.
Mac. Right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Fenton,
Yeah.
right?
What's his name?
From Rock.
The
Yeah,
Rock.
he's been in
Rock.
a lot
Yeah.
of stuff.
Rock.
Yeah, that's a decent cast. I forgot. I hadn't even seen that in forever.
That's him. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the last time I saw this was probably in theaters back in freaking the 90s.
Yeah, I forgot about this movie. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again.
Oh, F.
Yeah,
Murray
dude.
Abraham's in here too. Oh, there's a bunch of stills. That's weird. There we go. Oh, there we
you
go.
go.
Yeesh.
There we go. That's the. It
Yeah.
looks like it's just a guy
Creepy.
wearing.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's just
Yeah.
a Tuesday in New York, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was Simple Jack doing in this movie?
There he is.
That's
Jack.
If you go back one more,
Back one more.
there's like some kid looking through a thing with like a bowl haircut.
Oh my God. Cornflakes.
Yeah, it's
with
a little
tape
bit of-
on it. I don't understand that, but there's Simple Jack in it.
A little bit of inbreeding in the
Simple
town.
Jack. We saw him. He's there.
What?
We
in
need
the
to make an
shit?
alarm for like a Simple Jack sighting.
Right.
Every time we see Simple Jack.
That's so
Yeah.
good.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I forgot about this one.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna have to. There's the cornflakes again. What is it with the cornflakes? Um,
Product placement. Man. Gotta make your money somehow.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, take it.
yes. Cornflakes
If
is
there's
a
any
sad,
cereal
sad
you're
way
gonna
to do
find
that.
bugs in, that's probably the one.
Mhm.
Ugh. Oh my
Threatening.
Look at
God.
her.
Yeah.
In the mirror,
No,
it's
well,
just-
you get the well. What's good about this movie is it works on a couple different levels. There's the basic bug ick factor, but the
Yes.
fact that they're able to disguise themselves as people, as their camouflage, is fucking creepy as
Mimic.
all fuck.
It is. It kind of goes
Ugh.
along with the zombie aspect of like, it's like it looks normal, from a distance,
But
or
it's
but it's actually a
not.
monster.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
What year did this come out?
I
Like
think
mid
it's
90s?
97.
97. I think
Okay,
it's-
yeah.
Wow, 97, really? I thought it was
I was a
earlier than
young
that.
man then.
I think it was about right. It was a good year.
That was the year I graduated high school.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm old. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, 94
Yeah.
for me.
No,
59.
Mm.
no,
Look at that one.
so
Go
many
back to that
years
one.
earlier for me.
Pure
That was
Gen
a
X
good
up
one.
there at the top.
Go back to.
Right.
nice one.
Good pick.
I'd forgotten about that. That was a good one. Mando.
Does it have
Whatever you're
lines in
gonna
it?
do, just
Does it have lines
be
in it?
careful. What do you got,
Is
Mando?
is it the
I have
zombie
two.
zoo movie?
No, I have two different ones, and you guys can decide which one we want to talk about. Okay.
All right.
I've got the 2007 Beowulf as one.
Talking about the anime.
Animated.
The animated.
Oh,
The
we get to
animated
see
one,
Angelina
yeah.
Jolie's CGI
Yes.
boobies.
Yes. Or 2008's
That's the monster you
Cloverfield.
want to talk about?
Cloverfield.
Oh,
Cloverfield. You know that
Cloverfield's
movie
acceptable.
gave me motion sickness watching it. I literally I struggled to get through that movie because of the shaky cam the whole time.
Yeah, this is.
Well,
yeah,
I mean-
this is
I mean,
the-
Beowulf is
this-
technically a monster movie. Grendel's a monster.
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It is a
Absolutely.
monster movie.
Yeah.
Cloverfield
Oh,
is-
it's good,
it
but
is. I'm
I mean, I just
dismissing
like
it, but it is.
Angelina
So,
Jolie CGI movies.
And Cloverfield,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
And
What do
Cloverfield,
y'all have to hate?
First off,
They
We don't
both
hate it. I think they're
are
good picks,
monster
Mando.
movies. Thank you.
a proper
you.
horror movie should have a pair of boobies in it. First
Yes.
off, okay.
Do not inflate
right.
Mando's sense of self-worth on her bad movie choices, please.
Mayo Lion,
Cloverfield is
That
a
one wasn't
perfectly
built.
acceptable movie.
I remember
Yeah.
seeing Cloverfield in theaters and having no clue what it was going to be about. So, like, when the monsters actually
yeah,
rocked,
it was
it
fucking
shocked
weird.
me.
Yeah, same.
No.
I didn't know what
Like,
it was about.
No, and this
yeah.
is a J.J. Abrams project. And J.J. Abrams
Yeah.
is a fucking horrible person, director, and creator. Yet he made this. In his earlier
Right.
days, these
this was
touches of
before he got,
brilliance.
and this was before he got the big Hollywood push.
Yeah,
Yes.
as soon as he did that,
Yeah.
it all went to hell. But this was a really good. Oh, look at that. This
Yeah,
was a
I,
good movie.
I also picked
Look
it
at what?
because it
I
kind of
don't
goes
see
with the
anything
theme that
except
I've been
Series.
bringing up of the quote unquote found footage kind of theme that I've been trying to go with as far as my movie picks. I think this
Mhm.
fits in perfectly well with it.
No, I would
Have
agree.
you pulled it up yet, Roman?
Oh, motherfucking stupid ass Roman. Yeah, I brought it up about fucking. God, I hate me so fucking much. It's hard to hate me more than I hate myself.
You're all right,
Man,
We got you.
God damn it.
From the guy who brought you
Anyway, it's an
Felicity.
interesting. Yeah, thank you for reminding me that I didn't bring the movie up, by the way, because I'm a fucking retard. We're just gonna get the stills because
I
we
can't
are a little
remember.
tight
Oh,
on
the
time,
one on
but-
the left there. That chick with the
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
one? The one with the arm or
the one in the
other
middle. The one in the middle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, the arm girl.
That picture doesn't do
She
her
needs to
justice. In the movie, she looks
No, what's wrong
way
with her
better.
arm? Oh no, she's
Absolutely.
holding his arm, which makes it look like
Yeah.
a
Right.
strange extension of her arm pointing the wrong way.
Yeah.
I can't unsee that now.
Yeah. She
Um,
spoiler. She winds up getting bit by one of the little baby ones on the shoulder.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah. Because that thing
The
is
baby
like
ones are so
shedding.
And then blows
I
up.
don't know if they're baby ones or they're like lice or something that it sheds as it's walking around town.
Interesting.
I mean,
It's
it's,
fucking
kind of
disgusting.
a yes. Like I would say it's probably its children, but also like I don't.
Well, wait,
I don't
isn't the creature from Cloverfield just a baby itself? I thought.
I
Like
think
it's not a full grown. It's like the idea is it came to the Earth, it doesn't know what's going on, and all of a sudden it's being attacked.
Right.
right.
Is an interesting
I
looking
think
monster.
there are 3 of these movies now too.
Mm-hmm.
I've only ever
This
seen
is the best one. Although number
Cloverfield
10, Cloverfield Lane, is also really good.
Oh, it's
Oh,
supposed to be
John
in the same
Goodman?
universe, right?
Right.
No,
Yeah.
there's 3 movies that are all tied together. There's one that's like in space. That one's not so good. But the one with John Goodman is also good.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it anyway. That doesn't make it good, I suppose.
Yeah, I like
enjoyed
that
it.
one better than this one personally.
That one was really
Oh.
intense.
There was a lot of atmosphere in that one. I mean, it's not like this movie was bad. I just wish it was less shaky. Like literally, that
Well-
was the only thing I didn't like about this movie.
But that's the thing, though. That's part of that. They're doing that intentionally. It's on purpose.
Right, and
it's
it's
supposed to be
intentionally
just.
made me ill watching it. Right,
So
right.
if,
I didn't like
no one, if you're not familiar with this movie, and I don't know who probably isn't at this point, a big fucking monster comes to New York and wreaks havoc. It's almost classic monster movie stuff,
Mm.
but
Right.
there's a lot more nuance to it, I think.
Right. Alien kaiju.
Basically.
You can tell that it's like a super monster because they use a B-1 stealth bomber to drop a whole stick of JNAMs on it. It doesn't do anything to it. I thought, because I was like,
no. What do we have that's bigger than 140?
That's a lot of firepower.
Yes.
But you
Yeah,
get a lot
with
of
the-
good out of this. You get paranoia, you get big
Mhm.
fucking monster.
Mhm.
And you get that that tension of being on the run, trying to get away from the stuff that's that fucking the fight or flight, except everybody's in fucking flight mode.
Yeah.
It's
Hot chicks in
good.
distress, which
Like,
makes it more hot. Yeah.
And the
can,
girl with the weird arm.
You can tell the age of this movie though, because if this was made nowadays, he'd be using an iPhone or something.
Right.
Oh, okay. So here's Matt. The little monsters are like parasites riding the big one.
Gotcha.
It's not a singular creature with a
Oh,
chunk.
yeah.
Okay, thank you. The man who knows all things about
Thanks,
all
Matt.
of the things.
By the
our
way,
good
we
friend
thought that
Matt.
camera was fucking convenient in 2008.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
As
We're
compared
gonna
to
have
the
to kind of
giant
zip
80s
through two more here. So we're gonna do Joker and Shield Wall, but we're gonna go with speed because we are coming to time here. So sorry about that, guys.
No worries. So
Joker.
going off of Mando with a city-destroying monster, usually in those films, the thing you don't care about the most is the humans. However, last year, what I thought was the best film of the entire year, Godzilla -1.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely a fantastic
Still
film.
gotta see that.
What? Netflix, dude. Netflix.
Yeah, it's really it's good. It's good, Jacob.
Absolutely.
Is- and what I-
You
what I-
don't
what I-
need $200 million to make a good movie.
Is what it is. It's a really great movie that happens to have a Godzilla in it.
Right. It deals with family. It deals with survivor's guilt, and just the it's not overly political, but it talks about the politics of the Japanese government at that time, and just how people rose up to like, okay, we have an existential threat. Our government ain't gonna do shit. We have to do this, and just a wonderful human story with a city destroying nuclear monster.
Right.
And what makes a Godzilla film so good is the humans, the stories surrounding the monster. So absolutely, man.
Yeah,
Well
Yeah,
put,
and it's
Jeff.
him overcoming
this
the cowardice
was
that he
exceptional.
showed in the beginning.
And it had really good original from the original movie music.
Yes.
The music, and they really paid homage to the 1954 version with the music in the movie.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Good.
So
Yeah, good pick, man.
there's only one thing that I would have changed about the movie is how it ended. So I don't want to spoil it though. So I kind of don't want to say what I wish would have happened.
Yeah, don't do that for anybody who hasn't seen it.
Oh yeah, there's something I'll joke about backstage.
But yeah, this was a great one. I very much enjoyed that movie. That was a good pick. And
pick,
Shield Wall,
Damn.
sir, closing out with you. What do you got?
I'm just laughing at the zombie Lion King. So I have a couple of here, but one that a movie that I really enjoy that I've seen a few times is, and it kind of has monsters in it. It's Phantasm from 1979.
Oh yeah,
a little weird.
Fuck yeah, Phantasm.
Like monster dwarf guys.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is one of the
super
best
creepy.
movies ever.
Yeah.
Yes. And those little floating ball spear things were cool too.
Yeah, that would like
Love those.
it would so if you see in the picture at the spikes, it would hit you in the head, and then that thing would come out and drill into your forehead.
Yeah,
And, like,
dude.
you the blood out the other
Blood
side.
out the back.
Yeah,
It was
and then there was
so
like a
good.
really creepy, long Undertaker looking dude.
Mhm.
And what they do is they
Oh, man.
steal people
All
and they take them
man.
to another dimension.
Crush them
and-
down.
Yeah, crush them down. And
Yeah.
yeah, see, and
Well,
those
had-
little dwarf guys disappearing. And it's got two heroes in it, and they make this like this shotgun. It's like 4 barrels stuck together with a
Yeah.
handle.
Dude,
Yeah,
every element for a good horror film, man.
Yeah.
That's the Phantasm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not super high budget or anything, but and like one of the heroes he drives like an ice cream truck or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah. But
They made like 4 sequels out of this movie, by the way.
Yeah.
yeah, there it is.
And they
There
were-
it is. It
The
goes
second
super
one's the
fast.
best in the
Yeah.
franchise for me.
Is it?
Yes,
I have
it is.
I've
Yeah,
only
that-
seen the original.
Again, yep, that was a big movie when it came out.
Oh,
Well, a big
Yes.
movie for weird fuckers like me.
yeah. Well, the second one had the gold spear.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
Was
and
it
everybody
the
was
second
older.
one, or is it the first one that had Reggie in bed with that chick?
The
No,
second
Yeah,
one.
I think
Where
it's
she
the-
liked
number
his small
two.
head. Yeah, that
Yeah.
Yeah, Reggie, I
Yep.
love your head.
was good. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I want to watch this again.
Ah!
There it is.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. See that thing hits you in the head,
Yes.
and then yep.
There you go. Hey, that was actually a pretty decent song they did right there.
It
wasn't
was.
great, but they're just sitting there doing a song. It was good,
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a super creepy movie. Like if you've never seen it, you're like, what is this? And then they have that other dimension where the little dwarf guys go, and they're making this sound the whole time. They're walking around, and yeah.
Those little midget things.
Oh yeah, creepy from
they're
start
like
to finish.
evil
Great
Jawas.
pick, man.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, this one's great. If you've never seen this, go watch Phantasm.
Yes. The
Oh,
first two are amazing.
Yeah.
Watch them both.
the other ones get increasingly strange.
And I know
Yeah.
that we're on this show, we've said, oh, these are greater old movies like Wolven, but this is really a good one. It's not like Wolven. It's not like
No, this
no,
one's
it's not.
super fun,
No, it's
start
not.
to finish.
Where we remembered a movie that we thought was good when we saw it the first time when we were younger, and then it turned
This
out it
one
wasn't
still holds
great.
up. This one
Yeah,
still
this
holds
I
up.
saw this one
Watched
last
this a couple
week.
weeks ago. It holds
It's
up.
good. Yeah, it's good. I saw it last week. Yeah.
Yeah, this has major creep factor. It's fucking just absolutely solid. The
I
filming
watched
I
is
this
good.
saw
tonight.
this movie and I was afraid to go visit like my great grandmother in the mausoleum.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh no, this movie will fuck you
yeah.
up.
Right.
Oh yeah, the
But-
funeral home stuff. I hate funeral homes anyway, so this was good.
Man, look at that
Um,
chick's 70s hair. Man, I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
man.
The one before? The one before this?
That
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Right there.
They got, I don't know what that's
Beautiful.
called, but they got that nice like angel roll or whatever.
It's
Yeah, the
beautiful.
Farrah Fawcett hair.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Not
my
bad.
father introduced
Not
my
bad.
father introduced me to all the classics. You know, like Night of the Living Dead and
that car.
War of the Worlds, stuff
Yeah.
like that. And this was on that list,
Yeah.
along
Oh
with
my
Troll, which is another one I didn't mention. But
Yeah.
that's
Troll
a
is a great film.
Oh, and the other thing
Yeah.
that made this film really good is that car.
Yeah, that
thing
car's
had a
great.
nice-
yeah.
had a
It's
heavy
the worst
motor
part of the
in there.
second movie when they blow
Yeah.
it up.
Yep.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah, look at
as
that thing.
much as I hate to do it, I'm gonna have to bring the show to a close tonight.
Boo.
I know, but unfortunately, it is actually Halloween, and I have to go deal with small children who wish to steal candy from me. They are fucking savages. Yet I must abide by these societal norms, or they will burn my house.
Avada-kedavra.
Small children that want to steal
No.
candy from you. You sound like a
Avada-kedavra.
50s
Avada
villain.
Kedavra.
What you're doing is you're paying off the locals to leave your house alone for a year.
It's kind of come on.
Right.
Yes, pretty much, yeah. So I do want to say thank you so much to our panel and to our chat tonight. And we can go around real fast. And when I say real fast, I mean real fast, and do what we have coming up next week. So Shield Wall, what do you have, buddy?
All right. Hey, thanks for having me on. This is a lot of fun. Next week, I'm going to be at Jacob Ironside's channel on Tuesday, and we will be doing some episodes from the X-Files. I don't have time to like rattle them off right now.
Awesome.
But we'll be going over 3 episodes in season 1. I believe there are 19, 20, and 21 episodes of that season. So, and then
Right
next
on.
week we'll be doing Solomon Kane on this channel.
Nice.
Yes, we
on
will.
Thursday. So I'll be here for that too. And again,
Right
thank you.
on.
It was great being on here with Stephen Walton. It was great seeing Matt on here. I hope he's doing better. And
Yes.
thanks to the chat and everybody. It's a lot of fun tonight. Thank you.
Groovy. Joker voice. What do you got, my brother?
Well, aside from Solomon Kane, then next week we got Wednesday night is overbooked, and because I now have personal internet that actually works, Wednesday night is overbooked. Will be hosted by me.
Yes, sir.
My first live stream that I am actually hosting. So I would love it if y'all came in the chat and hung out for a bit, talk a little wrestling. So, but yeah, that's it.
Will do.
Right on. Dempsey,
Hey,
sir.
that's it. The only
And
thing
you
I
look
ever really have.
fantastic tonight, Dempsey.
Oh.
Thank you for putting this. That's so fucking good.
Well, the only thing I have
Winner
going
of the
on is say Friday do the Tangent King podcast, and Sunday do an Old White Road over on Ryan Roger with Day's channel. And I just dropped a couple songs today. I don't know. Me and my boy made some music.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Yep. So, check it out.
Did you
Check
kill
out all
anyone,
these
though?
wonderful
Did you
creators.
kill anyone?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
But the night's still
Yet
young.
being the key word, my friend.
Yeah.
Right on. And Stephen fucking Walton, thank you for being with us tonight. I'm so happy you were able to
Thank
make
you.
it.
Dude, thank you so much. I'm sorry I missed the last show. I was looking forward to it. This wonderful panel of people, guys. Please make sure to subscribe to each one and support them. I will be on Rogue Entertainment this weekend on Channel O'Donna's Dragon Store. Myself, Ryan, Roger, Athy, Stark of Iron, Tina Boge, and Immortal Coil. Also, this Sunday, going to be starting a 6-week program. Part 1, we're going to be covering the Phantom Menace from the perspective of a psychopath grooming a narcissist. Wow. Please come check that out. Thank you guys so much for being here. I am Author Steve Walt, the Phantom Menace historian, your historian, born in the chats with my brothers and sisters, fighting for our modern mythologies. Wash your hands, wash your ass, be good to each other, yet suffer no fools. Thank you, Roman.
Right on, Steven. Our favorite internet wizard, Blair de Blair. Sir, what do you have coming up?
Next Monday, I'll be on with John, the creative blue collar, with you. We'll be doing another episode of Walton.
Right on. Mando, our lion, fear and gal, what do you have coming up? I've never let me go, man. I've never let me go.
You know what? That's why I understand. It's fine. Nothing that I'm aware of. I'll be probably on Jacob's channel because I don't have to coach the little gremlins kicking around a soccer ball. And then probably on your channel, this channel next week. So yeah, I'll eventually start streaming again. Don't know when, but it'll happen.
Copy. Jacob Ironside, meme master of the interwebs. What do you have coming up, my friend?
Okay, Saturday night is my D&D stream. What? I'm here. So Saturday night is my D&D stream.
Yes. You and the raccoons.
6 p.m. Tuesday, X-Files. I will be here at Roman's show next week for Solomon Kane. And I will be putting out my schedule for the next 2 months. So if you want to be on that, shoot me a link or send me a message on Twitter. And starting next year, I'll be taking a break from X-Files. I'll finish up the season 1 of X-Files this year, and starting next season will be
what
the Dominion War.
What are you doing to me, Jacob? What are you doing to me? You're killing me here, Jacob. You're killing me. You're actually killing me. Okay.
I heard Deep Space Nine. I'm in. What's up?
Awesome. And Sammy, the internet prostitute, what do you have coming up, my friend?
This Saturday I'll be on Film Comics Explain. We're reviewing Predator. And Sunday I will be on my very own show and other news with Sammy Threepeat. I just had my first episode last week, so got a pretty warm response. We're gonna do it again.
Nice.
I got tired of being called a stream whore. It's about time I do some stream pimping. So
that's right.
Yeah, right. Do it, brother.
Keep the hand strong, man.
Don't worry, you'll all be getting the invite soon enough. I
promise,
I'm
Sammy,
expensive.
I will make it. I have to work it out with my House of Cards shit show of a life, so I can be on with.
No, it's fine, Roman. You brought me into this world. You're just gonna, just throw me to the wolves.
Nice.
Fuck my life. Well, everyone, thank you so much for being here with us tonight. Again, thank you to this wonderful panel and to the chat. And if you're watching us on rewatch, thank you for that too. So please like and subscribe to the channel. We will be here next week doing the fantastic movie Solomon Kane. And if you haven't seen that, you've missed out, because it is something extraordinary and you really need to check it out. So until that time, I wish you all a very happy.
Like beer,
so much. Stop drinking, Roman. a
Right here.
happy Halloween. Go give candy to the children. Please don't burn anything down. And until next time, be kind.
Toodles.
Wash your hands.
And fucking end for the